The vibrant city of Vancouver, known for its inclusivity and multicultural tapestry, was struck by tragedy on April 28, 2025. What began as a joyous celebration of Filipino culture at the annual Vancouver Filipino Street Festival quickly descended into chaos and despair. As the sun shone brightly, casting a warm glow on the festivities, a horrific act of violence shattered the lively atmosphere, leaving an indelible mark on the city's soul. A vehicle, driven at a terrifying speed, plowed into the heart of the festival, forever changing the lives of countless individuals, and casting a dark cloud over the celebratory occasion. The festival, a beloved annual tradition, was in full swing, with families, friends, and community members coming together to enjoy traditional Filipino food, music, and dance. The air was filled with laughter and the aroma of delicious cuisine, a testament to the vibrant spirit of the Filipino community. Little did anyone know that this joyous occasion would soon transform into a scene of unimaginable horror. The peace was shattered by the deafening roar of an engine and the piercing screams of those caught in the vehicle's path. The impact was catastrophic. The vehicle, a large SUV, tore through the heart of the festival, leaving a trail of devastation in its wake. The joyous atmosphere was instantly replaced by panic and confusion as people scrambled for safety, desperately trying to comprehend the magnitude of what had just transpired. The festive music came to an abrupt halt, replaced by the chilling sound of sirens as emergency vehicles raced to the scene. The tranquility of the day was shattered, replaced by the raw sounds of terror and the chilling realization that a day of celebration had been transformed into a day of mourning. The vibrant colors of the festival, once symbols of joy and cultural pride, now served as a stark contrast to the grim reality of the situation. As the dust settled, the true extent of the carnage became horrifyingly clear. Eyewitness accounts painted a harrowing picture of the chaos and terror that unfolded in the immediate aftermath of the attack. Sarah Chen, a local resident who was enjoying the festivities with her family, described the scene as something out of a nightmare. She recounted the horrifying moment the vehicle barreled through the crowd, sending people flying through the air. "It all happened so fast," she said, her voice trembling with emotion. "One minute we were laughing and dancing, the next we were running for our lives." Another witness, Miguel Santos, a volunteer at the festival, described the scene as pure carnage. He was manning a food stall when he heard the deafening roar of the engine. "I turned around and saw the vehicle heading straight for us," he said. "It was like something out of a movie, but this was all too real." Santos, visibly shaken, recounted the horrific sight of bodies strewn across the street, the air thick with the smell of gasoline and the sound of agonizing screams. The attack left a trail of devastation in its wake, with 11 confirmed fatalities and numerous others injured, some critically. The victims, ranging in age from a young child to an elderly woman, were simply enjoying a day of cultural celebration when their lives were tragically cut short. Their stories, their dreams, their futures, all extinguished in a senseless act of violence. The injured, many suffering from severe trauma and life-altering injuries, were rushed to nearby hospitals, where medical professionals worked tirelessly to save lives. The attack sent shockwaves through the Filipino community and beyond, leaving many grappling with the question of how such a horrific act could occur at a joyous community event. The attack served as a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the ever-present threat of violence. In the immediate aftermath of the attack, the response from both local authorities and the Filipino community was swift and compassionate. First responders, including police officers, firefighters, and paramedics, raced to the scene within minutes, working tirelessly to secure the area, tend to the injured, and transport victims to nearby hospitals. The scene was chaotic and heartbreaking, with first responders facing the grim task of treating the injured amidst the wreckage and comforting those who had lost loved ones. Law enforcement agencies, including the Vancouver Police Department and the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, launched a full-scale investigation into the incident, treating it as a potential act of terrorism. The FBI also offered its assistance, given the potential for international connections. Authorities worked to determine the motive behind the attack, scouring through evidence, interviewing witnesses, and reviewing surveillance footage. The investigation aimed to piece together the events leading up to the attack and bring those responsible to justice. The Filipino community, known for its resilience and strong sense of unity, rallied together to support the victims and their families. Community centers were transformed into makeshift grief counseling centers, offering solace and support to those grappling with the trauma of the event. Donations poured in from across Canada and around the world, providing financial assistance to the families of the victims and helping to cover medical expenses for the injured. The attack sent shockwaves through Vancouver and beyond, leaving a community reeling in shock and sorrow. The senselessness of the act left many questioning how such a horrific event could occur in a city known for its peace and tolerance. However, amidst the grief and despair, there was also a profound sense of resilience and a determination to honor the memory of those lost by standing together as a community. Section 4. The victims' lives lost, families shattered. As the city grappled with the enormity of the tragedy, the focus shifted to the victims, 11 innocent lives tragically cut short. Among them was 8-year-old Anya Santos, her infectious laugh and boundless energy a constant source of joy to her family and friends. Anya, dressed in a vibrant traditional Filipino dress, was excitedly showing her grandmother a dance routine just moments before the attack. Her grandmother, Maria, clinging to life in a nearby hospital, could only utter Anya's name, her voice racked with pain and disbelief. Another victim, David Chen, a talented young chef who had recently opened his dream Filipino fusion restaurant, was a beloved member of the community. David, known for his warm smile and infectious enthusiasm, was passionate about sharing his Filipino heritage through his culinary creations. His restaurant, a testament to his hard work and dedication, was a popular gathering place for the community, its walls now adorned with flowers and messages of condolences. Among the fallen were also university students, young couples starting their lives together, and elderly members of the community who were the cornerstones of their families. Each life lost represented a unique story, a web of relationships shattered, and a future filled with unfulfilled dreams. The attack served as a stark reminder of the preciousness of life and the devastating impact of violence. As the names and stories of the victims emerged, a profound sense of grief and loss washed over the community. Their absence left a void in the hearts of their loved ones and in the fabric of the community. Yet even in the face of unimaginable pain, the families of the victims found strength in their shared grief and in the outpouring of support from the community and beyond. Section 5. A community united in grief. In the wake of the tragedy, the city of Vancouver came together as one, united in grief and solidarity with the Filipino community. Candlelight vigils were held across the city, with thousands gathering to pay their respects, offer prayers, and find solace in shared mourning. The soft glow of candlelight illuminated the faces of mourners, reflecting both the immense sadness and the unwavering spirit of the community. At a memorial service held at a local church, religious leaders from various faiths offered messages of hope and healing, emphasizing the importance of unity and compassion in the face of adversity. The church, overflowing with mourners, served as a testament to the city's collective grief and the power of community in times of need. The service, a tapestry of prayers, hymns, and heartfelt eulogies, provided a space for collective mourning and a platform for sharing stories of resilience and hope. Political leaders, including the Prime Minister of Canada and the Premier of British Columbia, expressed their condolences and pledged their support to the Filipino community. The Canadian flag flew at half-mast across the country, a symbol of national mourning and solidarity with the victims and their families. The outpouring of support from across Canada and around the world demonstrated the power of shared humanity in the face of tragedy. The attack, while intended to divide, ultimately served to strengthen the bonds within the Filipino community and the broader Vancouver community. The tragedy highlighted the city's diversity as a source of strength, with people from all walks of life coming together to offer support, comfort, and a shoulder to cry on. The shared grief and the collective act of healing served as a powerful reminder of the importance of community and the resilience of the human spirit.